Now, as I lay here in the dark, and I think back to the start, I know some things have to end for the next one to begin. I walk alone, free at last. I feel the pressure letting go from the very bottom of my soul. Flesh and bone, all the past, like the ashes in the rain, and fade away. It's my funeral. Welcome you all. This is the end of the night. So thank you for coming along. My time has come. I don't wanna leave you behind, but this one I'll do on my own. Now, as we stand two worlds apart, the time's hardened up my heart from a world of no regret that I hope will soon forget. Walk the line on broken glass. I let the passion take control of the very bottom of my soul. Cross the line, fade to black. Hold the candle to the flame and light the way to my funeral. Welcome you all. This is the end of the night. So thank you for coming along. My time has come. I don't wanna leave you behind, but this one I'll do on my own. It's my funeral. Welcome you all. This is the end of the night. So thank you for coming along. My time has come. I don't wanna leave you behind, but this one I'll do on my own. This is the end of the night. So thank you for coming along. My time has come. I don't wanna leave you behind. Wanna leave you behind.
Hello everybody and good evening for the first day of the final qualification Group A at the 1,500 euro New State Mobile EU Spring League Season 1, which will start in a couple of days. But today it's the qualification final, as I already said. So 16 teams, the top 8 or out of the group stage, fight against each other here today in the first group. Next week we can see the second group, and it is just the start for the Spring League, as I said. And next to me you already can see the schedule of this evening. We are starting off in 5 minutes already with the first round of Erangel. That is going to be really interesting to see. Let me just check something. Why we don't have the in-game sound. It should be better now. There we go. Perfect. So that's the schedule. First round starting in a couple of minutes, followed by Troy on 8:45. We have a 45-minute cycle. So let's see everybody who will win these rounds. And for sure we are seeing both maps twice, as we have in total 4 rounds getting played per evening. It's the first day, we will see 3 days, so that's 12 matches in total getting played right here at New State Mobile, a quite new game from Crafton, a mobile battle royale game, so it is your task to be the last team standing and get the most of the points. We will see, as I said before, 16 teams fighting against each other. So here's the list of participants. We are starting off with Lost Paradise, Cool Esports. As next we have Bid Esports, Special X Singularity, Crystal Quality, 90 Millennium Hotter, that means basically Horsemen of the Apocalypse, 4 Not Found, Team Elevate, White People Uzbekistan Team, Formatzi, Vengeance, this is still the old Graphic X God, and District 13 Vengeance got replaced. Give me just a second. So they got replaced as a team couldn't participate, but this is not a big deal. I've prepared as well as standing for you, so later on we will for sure see these standings and see which team is on the first position. I have one or the other team which has shown insane during the qualifiers, during the group stage. This was, for example, Team Elevate, the only team which could reach 200 points in 12 rounds. So let's see if they can do that again. They have had that many kills in each single round. That was just crazy. Right now we had 26 players inside of the lobby, so we still have some time left for the first round to start. And how did they collect those points? Let me shortly show it to you, as we have a point system. The first position is getting 10 placement points. These placement points are dropping down with each position, so the second gets 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 to the 6th position. Position at 7 and 8 at least rewards you 1 placement point, while the last position, starting from position 9, are not getting any placement points. But they can still collect some points here with doing kills. Each kill rewards 1 point, so we will see a lot of points getting dropped here. So for sure not that many as in the group stage, as we could see there are 20 teams participating, but still a lot. I'm super excited to see those teams. I'm your cast today, as well as in the next couple of days and weeks for this tournament. Hopefully you will enjoy it and share the stream with your friends. Feel free to. Hello everybody, good evening excerpts. I hope you guys are all doing fine. Just leave a like, write something in the chat that we get dropped into a good YouTube algorithm and can catch some new guys here. But anyway, thank you for the insane support over the past couple of weeks. You guys are amazing. And as I said before, this is just the second stage. We have seen already 4 weekends full of the group stage. This is the final qualification Group A. And then we will see finally the Spring League starting. The top 6 teams per group move over. Why the top 6? Because we have 4 teams which are already qualified for the league. So that's going to be really interesting to see how those teams will participate against those 4 teams which will drop in at the final league. And this will be hard for those teams right now here, as only the top 6 move over to the final league. So good luck to everybody who's participating. The first round will start on Erangel. We are right now 57 players, and we can see all the teams. That is good. Just double checked it. We can see all the teams. This is basically really good. For sure there are some some rules, and yeah, It's going to be really interesting. And I'm super excited. Super excited, as the group stage has already shown how good they are. Just double checking as the stream now did go into the first scene. So good evening everybody once again. Hopefully you will see a lot of kills. With 16 teams it's still possible to get a 20 bomb. This is every time I want to see that. The last group stage it did happen only one time out of the 12 matches if I'm correct. So hopefully we can see that here happening today. And as I said before, we can have a look again at the teams participating. The Elevate team, or Team Elevate, was one of the teams showing really good potential. They will be also my guests for this tournament while the first round starts. Before the round starts, let's have a look again at the trailer, as this is just the start for the original Spring League, which will start there in 2 weeks. So good luck to everybody, and let's jump into the first round. So there we go with the first round starting in a couple of seconds. We are right now here at Erangel, the first round. We can see 63 players joined, so only one team starting as the 3-man team, the other teams all being here as a full squad. The flight is starting in between Severny and Kameshki roughly. We are flying nearly straight down to the south, flying between Rozhok and Yasnaya, close to the school, as well as the farm and over the military base, and right there the little islands at the bottom side. We are ending our flight. So that should give most of the teams a good way to get to their position. Some teams which may go over to Giorgio are not in the best position. But anyway, let's have a look how they are doing. Singularity dropping off towards Kameshki and Stolber in the split. That is nice to see. We have their Elevate going towards Yasnaya. We saw that many times happening already during the group stage, and the 4-4 not found team is going with them. That's going to be an interesting one. We have on the left side X-God with number 17, as well as Special X, the 90 Millennium team is number 11. Who's biggest Dion team. They have had really good rounds as well. They are a little bit a hidden champion team for me, as in this one round on the Erangel they have shown insane good quality. So the first round is starting. What is your guess, guys? What do you think? Which team will win the first round? My guess is Elevate. And they can already get some kills really early. Right there, Yasnaya. Here at the prison, split BD Esports together with Cool Esports. This is going to be interesting, but they are not going directly with each other. Team Sen, Crystal Quality, Northern of them, so all in a huge split. Pushinki taken by Lost Paradise with number 3, the lowest number out of the lobbies. 90 Millennium at the school, and we could see some shots fired from Metal towards Matexa from Cool Esports, but I think we can go over to the other team. But Cool Esports already lost one. First kill in the hands of Crystal Quality. But let's have a look at, for sure, at the fight in between those teams at Yasnaya Bodiana. So let's jump over and see what's happening here. The teams are already quite close, at least Asashi here with the MP5K. They started with a 3-man team, so this is super hard. This is super hard. You're starting with a 3-man team. Then you need to take your first fight against Elevate. For Matzi Eisenberg, let's go for Matzi. Nice, thank you for the support. And this will be not too easy for them. I don't know exactly the amount of kills Elevate has done in the group stage, but it was insane. It was really heavy. And Asashi here now, not that close anymore towards the enemy. On the other side, Arma here, together with Senov, Sanrix, and Respite. Real good team. Can have a short look at the other spots. First zone shift to the bottom left side. We will have a look in detail in a couple of seconds. We have New Era there in a Gatka split. North side of them, the Uzbekistan team. 90 Millennium with the Special X, as well as Special X And BD Sports slightly rotating as well, while Cooley Sports did go towards Lipovka. And maybe BD Sports, Bandana and his teammate are going over as well. At least they are driving towards that position. There is nothing more left in that direction. Either the quad house in front of them, or they will go to the city, Lipovka. We will find it out. They are turning now left, so maybe going real to the smaller compounds. Or are they going towards Dimension? They shot some... Mattel shot some... fired some shots towards Dimension when one of the opponents of the Crystal Quality team did go over. And now he's turning around, so they have decided to not go for that fight. Good decision. And X got in the rotation as well, being south end of Rozok. At the Rozok kill, they have a perfect angle towards the school, and they may have spotted already the opponents there, the yellow team with number 11, that's 90 Millennium NM. So let's see what's going to happen there, if they can get a kill here. Shine from the X-Go team here with the SLR trying to spot an enemy. The enemy already has a DSR here, Parsifal, with Tears, Scorpic, and Helbaga. And they have shown some good rounds and results as well. So for sure, it was the group stage. It were more teams, 40 teams for the two teams. Well, basically, it were 80 teams divided into 4 groups. And for sure, we have seen there a little bit worse teams, or not as good as they are here. But I am super convinced that we will see a high kill round by one of those teams. And right now here 4 not found, getting in some troubles as they are quite close now towards Elevate. It would be locally a 3 versus 2 that could help them. If they would push over towards the building. Now it's even more 2v2. With Hellboy being outside here, yeah, it is more likely a 3 versus 2. But Elevate already trying to close this thing and trying to get closer, trying to find one. Set up for sure. Here's these steps of the enemy, and now he's aware he needs to fight. Enemy pulls off a nade. Can that be enough? That can be a good nade. It's a shot in the... Oh my god, Hellboy with an insane nade. But the opponent traded him. Now Senrix in a 1 versus 1. He got another one. Senrix baits, shoots the enemy, gets back outside. 18 damage, more damage, and that's the end. 1 versus 3. Senrix here with the 1 versus 3 kill. What the hell is going on? What a start. Elevate. And Senrix already the hero, getting 3 kills single-handedly. And can go easy for the revive. 4 not found out on the 16th, so that's not a single point for them in the first round, but that's a good start on the other hand side for Elevate. What a great start here, and I said it before, and it keeps on going. There is one of the players right here from the Crystal Quality team getting pushed. Oh. That's going to be insane. You're following him. He's getting off, getting back to a teammate in the vehicle. And Special X in the rotation as well. 6 seconds until the first zone starts to move, so I think it's time to have a look at the map, at the first zone, and the rotations of the different teams. You can see already the first zone is shifted to the bottom left side, particularly being on the military base island, and many teams already rotating. They are rotating much earlier than in the complete group stage. This is insane to see. Look at the amount of teams being close towards the center, which is on the top left side of Avonpost. Avonpost, a tactical good position taken by the WP team, the white people. Northern of them, that's Hota, Horseman of the Apocalypse, with number 12. Next to them, Lost Paradise, slightly getting closer. On the left-hand side, we can see New Era still in a split. And as big as the on team, Paraboy split away from his teammates. They are doing a huge split. One at Giorgio, one at the bridges next to Rozok, one at the Mount Everest compound next to it, and yeah, Paraboy there close to New Era. They need to be careful. Team number 10 is getting closer as well, which is the Crystal Quality team. They found already a first kill. 1,000 of them. That's District 13 is the highest number, number 18. And yeah, Hotta slightly getting pushed by Special X. And I think we can have a look now at this fight. They took some damage. The vehicle's already starting to smoke. Oh, the vehicle's laying down on the upside down. This is not good. And the other one is Started to smoke, and Formazi is fighting as well. More thousand of this. Yep, they have found one of the WP team. That's their end. Formazi was their first kill as well, and now there's an enemy team breaching in. That is Crystal. Quality. Can he escape madness? He's low HP. Half HP, and this vehicle started to smoke. The teammates are there to help him off. Here's Feeling. Starts to shoot with the MCX. Causes a little bit of damage, and the vehicle is done and dusted. Formazi back at the building, and Crystal Quality still staying here on this position, so no fight coming up. But on the other side, that's during the rotation, X-God losing the first one, but the teammate is here against Lost Paradise, 1 versus 4. Can he get at least one? He gets one. 50 HP remaining, trying to secure the point, couldn't do it. Needs to reload, and then it is over, but the 2 teammates are here and can maybe cover them. Pulling off some nades. That might be not that good. The nade was good, finishing off one enemy and the teammate. This is okay. This is okay. Now they are in the 2 versus 2, coming from a 2 versus 4 situation. 2 versus 3 situation, and now it's Samix versus 2 opponents of Lost Paradise. Can he do something? He's pushing around. Spots the enemy, but he's double taken. Gets the first, nearly the second one, but that's the end. X-God is out in Lost Paradise. Down to 3 players. 4 kills on the count. It's okay. The enemy's got at least 1 point. But let's see. Kipari is getting revived here soon as well, and for sure they have enough drone credits to go for the revive. The white people, WP, going for their revive as well. On a different location. Team 15. Oh, Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Slightly getting over. They heard the fight, they see it, whatever. They pushed over. We're not that far away, but Lost Paradise doing the only one good thing. Not reviving at the center of the zone. The teammate, as this will not work. Now getting spotted by Horsemen of the Apocalypse, causing some damage. Ooh. They need to be careful. And KPS, especially here, needs to be super careful, but nearly gets off one of the enemies there of the vehicle. 4x scope. Oh, the vehicle, he does further damage. KPS gets a knockdown and can finish off that guy with the M110A1. Kipari is quite close to his position. Can he find another one? That would be huge. But the enemy is gone behind the ridge line. With the vehicle back towards Pushinki, and this could be a dangerous position. Horsemen of the Apocalypse securing now the high ground. 2.6k drone credits in their account. 1 kill secured, so that's a good start for them. And thank you guys for all being here, really appreciate it. If you're new here, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for free to my channel. With esports in their rotation, while we can see a slight rotation here from Singularity, super close towards Elevate. Armor here. Caused some damage at one of the opponents, but then he's back in Formazi now. Player got knocked down, but there's Slicks as... it's Felix here, reviving Slicks. What are the enemies doing here from District 13? Are they pushing? No, they are just regrouping with their vehicles. And the opponents did go for sure for the revive. 6 seconds to go. That's some time to have a look at the next zone. While we can hear the shots, the next zone is shifted to the north side a little bit. So we will end up on the, most likely on the northern island. We can see there the center not that different from the last one. A little bit shifted more to the north now, the center. And most of the teams already inside of the zone. Uzbekistan team partly not. Cool esports. Getting over here at the north end position, still down to 3 players, enough drone credits to revive a teammate and maybe even have a green flare. Singularity close to the school, need to rotate as well as Elevate. I'm super curious to see what is Elevate planning to do now here. While we can see Bit Esports getting over, there's a breach coming in. And that is Control already getting shot by them. Leonardo getting back into the vehicle, they are dodging the fight. They have decided to not take that fight that early as there are still 14 teams and 52 players remaining, but the enemies with the better position on the high ground start to shoot at them, not causing any damage. The Ammonite here with his teammates tried to do something, but for now that's not possible. Further rotations coming up. Uzbekistan team slightly regrouping, and Elisaveta here. AFK, that would be a free kill. Oh, and nobody could see Elisaveta here. Elisaveta not in the zone anymore. So they are down to 3 players basically. Let's see. Metaxa here. And Horseman of the Apocalypse finds one of the white people. They were down below it. Avonpost, that were some quite long distance shots. And it seems as Horsemen of the Apocalypse are pushing over. It's Special X now, not that far away, shooting at Horsemen of the Apocalypse as well. And they can even nearly secure the kill. 31 further damage caused, but Booster who getting revived. That was close by Jurka. And back at 4 players. And Horsemen of the Apocalypse need to be careful. Special X waiting down the hill with 1 player in that compound. And Formazi finds Cunesti of the District 13. And look at this, as I said before, recruit here with the knockdown. Can he finish off the enemy? Otta tries for sure. Oh, the enemy is dead. But it was the white people team with their first kill. Special X knocking down that guy, but can't do more. That is Cunesti. Back to back. Knocked down to the ground, and CQ is fighting against Elevate. This is a huge fight coming up here. They already found the first one now. Elevate lost one. It's a 3 versus 3 remaining. And one of the Crystal Quality TE players is not that close to this position. Oh, he's here. Didn't see him, sorry. Feeling half HP. It's a 3 versus 3, and Arma pushing to the right hand side, trying to spot an enemy. Getting closer. If he can get into the flank, this prediction aid is not good. But he is getting closer towards the enemies, and right behind him, he spotted the feeds of an enemy. He knows exactly that there is one behind the door. There's another one coming around. He's taking some damage, getting back into the house. And that is Madness waiting there, super close to this position. We could see him moving there. But why he didn't help his teammate? Some nades popping off, and now Respite on the roof in a good position. May is able to help his teammates. And they need to be careful. Team 5-bit Esports not waiting too far away. While Cryptic is getting shot down by the Uzbekistan team, Ether and Cool Esports coming in with their revive. The next Elevate player being on the rooftop here is that they have some good visibility. Sanrix. Lost Paradise with their revive as well. Pulls off a nade. Oh, lucky for the enemies. Nobody was in range of that nade. Now we have the standoff here. Further damage taken. And that's Arma getting knocked down. That's now the advantage for the Crystal Quality team. Elevate down to 2 players. And that could already be the end for my prediction right here. Diamonid taking some damage. Senrix here. This is not a good position. Waiting together with his teammate. Still 40 seconds to go until the zone is coming to an end. Feeling Diamonid and Madness. Special X finishing off Cryptic. So that's a kill done by Special X. Uzbekistan team did knock him down. And the other player of Uzbekistan team is back in the game. We could see it. Uzbekistan team at 4 players. Madness. Oh, Molotoving himself. That is not good. That is a disaster. And he's getting knocked. Respite taking his chance. Finishing off that guy. Now it's a 2 versus 2. We're still feeling getting knocked now as well as he crossed over. And now they have the advantage. 2v1. Will they find the opponent? They found him. That's the end. Elevate at 9 kills. No, it's 7 kills. Down to 2 players with 3k drone grids. That's their chance to revive the 2 teammates. And we have a look at the next zone as it just got announced. And it's shifted to the bottom left side around Quarry and Ferry Pier. And there is a lot of space inside of that zone. We can see already those teams starting to rotate. BD Esports in the vehicle, as well as Format C. The District 13 team, Cool Esports, Singularity, 90 Millennium, all starting to rotate really, really early, and we will see some decent fights coming up here at this center position. The double compound there, the northern of the street, and for sure we will see a fight for the high ground as well. Uzbekistan team seems to stay at their position. The fourth player, Elisaveta, I thought we could see Elisaveta in a vehicle. No. So they are definitely down to 3 players. And Paraboy of Uzbekistan team keeps on moving as well here. 3 to 4 teams moving here at the northern half. Cool Esports taking the left of the quarry, so they would need to move later on again. Cryptic getting revived. And Elevate going for the instant revive as well, so they did even have a green flare there. Elevate with the second revive. That is insane. There's Cryptic coming down at the northern part. He can basically get revived. Senov there from Elevate, as well as Arma. All those players getting back down on the field, which is insane. And now Mechkin here getting shot. But we want to have a look at this team. As that is Horseman of the Apocalypse playing it super aggressive today, pushing over towards New Era. You're already starting to shoot at them. They try to get the kill out of the mid-air probably. And that was a clean headshot. Parzival. Parzival from a different team. I couldn't really see that. Shooting off Cryptic with a 100 damage hit. Was it from Lost Paradise? No. Which team was it? Parzival, 90 Millennium, insane shots from a quite long distance. That was a clean headshot. And for sure the enemy didn't have any helmet. So that's 100 damage in one shot. BD Sports slightly getting over towards Evan post. And they have lost a player. That's Leonardo. Booster from White People found the kill. Tries to get another one. Good damage. The enemy's down to 10 HP. Where are the teammates at? They can't help him really at the moment. They are still at Evan post. Maybe would move over. Leonardo getting finished. And now they should get over. At least try to get into an angle to shoot at him. Joker here. Maybe searching some drone credits. But if they dodge that fight, they definitely lose another player. Otherwise, he needs to clutch it in 1 versus 3, which is super hard against BD Sports. They are not a bad team. But let's see what's going to happen here. And guys, feel free to write something in the chat. This would help, as well as leaving a like. We had 21 likes. Let's get to 30. 30 viewers, 30 likes. Now they are here. Good job. Good job. At least that's something. How many drone credits do they have? 500? They can't go for the revive. Only if they loot the death crate of the guy they have killed right now here. BD Sports, 500 drone credits as well. Can't go for the revive. And no green flare in their backpack. And this zone is coming to an end in a couple of seconds. This is Elevate Senrix. Elevate needs to move now. Let's have a look at the next zone, which is appearing in 5 seconds. We can see we are still around Quarry and Ferry Pier, with most of the teams inside, and that is not too bad for Elevate, as they now don't need to move completely to the other side of the current zone. New Era being in a good position with their remaining 3 players. Lost Paradise needs to move in. 90 Millennium is in already. Yeah, basically all the other teams need to rotate, and that's gonna be a fun thing, which we will see here appearing in a couple of seconds. Uzbek is your team on a good position, already close to the high ground. They can get easy up on top of that hill. It would have a good position, but they will be quite on an open field. Singularity now being one of the first teams going towards the next zone. For Matzi, James as well, he takes a different route. Gets off and tries to get one of the enemies. Caused at least one hit and some damage, but his teammate of the enemy's teammate, Meshkin, while rotating in, getting shot as well from Special X. That's their next kill, number 2 or 3 already. Some single picks here, that is good. Yeah, second kill. Elevate at the top east position here. Not the worst position if you have a look at it. Only the blue zone behind, completely covered. That is alright. And now BD Sports still needs standoff against the White People. They have still 2 vehicles with a good amount of HP. Spectre QQ, don't get knocked now. That would be the end with 18 seconds on the clock until the zone starts to move. That may have been the end for them. They're getting into the vehicle. And Uzbekistan team found one of Special X. But that's a trade happening. Sonacy with the trade against Eder. And they are down to 2 players. Another team right there for Matzi. Driving close to the position. Taking that high ground. What I've said before. They could easily take. But they were too open towards Special X. Singularity finds one of BD Sports on the other side. They were rotating in. That was Booster. Metal got knocked down to the ground. Further players following. That's Bandana here. Oh, Booster needs to fight 2 guys. Molotov. Oh, not blocking off. The enemy's really good. He pulls off a nade. The nade can be good. Oh, that's some damage from the enemies. Yep, that's further damage. And white people nading them someone? Or did they nade themselves? Possible. PD Sports needs to go for the revives now. Elevate finds a new era player. They're pushing over. Elevate killed number 8. And further fights coming up. Cool Esports on the bottom left side in a super close fight. And that was the end. New era out on the 13. Kill number 9 and 10 secured by Elevate. How can they do that in that way? Coming late into the zone and still getting the kills. Cool Esports here at the blue edge. Need to be a little bit careful. Lost Paradise quite close. Oh, that's Horseman of the Apocalypse. They lost one, down to 2 players. Love and Dedius. And Dedius already in the blue zone. Right next here now to 90 Millennium. A lot of kills happening. Horseman of the Apocalypse. Down to left now. That's Key Paris getting knocked. Lost Paradise down to 3. Yes, 90 Millennium takes it really serious here as well. And that's Seraphim taking further damage. Being now in the sandwich in between Elevate and 90 Millenniums. Definitely 2 of the strongest teams of this lobby. Special X finds one of Cool Esports on the other side. For sure, we can't see all those things happening. Special X pushing over. That fight will happen sooner. That's why we are moving over. They've knocked down the first one, but now they lose one. Good trade here from that height. And we saw this guy already doing the group stage quite often, being the last lone guy. And we saw one of the other clutch. He's thrown in an 8. Caused some further damage. Now he needs to retreat and recover. He has recovered already. Another nade. Dead height. The nade flies in. That should be good. Oh, a little bit thrown too far. And Misery picking up his teammate. Nice to see that they are using this feature into a safe position. And Singularity found another one probably. That's District 13 getting over. We're down to 11 teams. Down to 32 players. Team name Moin Moin Blue. We have a 5-minute delay. Singularity losing one, and now they're getting pushed. Oh, we could see the next zone. That's heavy. That's a breach coming in from the District 13 team. And that's Lost Paradise here as well. They even knocked down one of Singularity. They are down to 1 player. It's Test, and he's dead. Singularity out on the 9 or 10. And we can see a lot of teams dropping off on the other side. That's Formazi. 2 players remaining, getting pushed by Elevate. Elevate should be the leader of this lobby. With 11 kills, probably more really soon. Sandrix is in a safe spot. Lost Paradise on the other side. Finished off one of the District 13 team. That's James getting knocked now. Slicks here in a 1 versus 3 situation. Soon in a 1 versus 4. And I have no doubt that Elevate has the biggest chance now to win this. If they pick up the teammate and are back in the game as a full squad, they have the best chances. All the teams need to rotate beside the District 13 team there at the cabinet, but on the other side, that's a good position here as well. 90 Millennium as a full squad. Special Access as a 3-man team, but they would need to fight before. And that was Sonesy knocked on a different position, and that was Slicks for Matzi out on the 7. But he caused a lot of damage against Elevate. And on the other side, Special X is out. 90 Millennium is a clean fight. They are at 11 kills as well. So 90 Millennium or Elevate. Which of the 2 teams will take the most points out of this round? And that's Heretic down to 8 HP as they got shot from Elevate in an off angle for the other teams. And Elevate needs to move slightly over the open field. 90 Millennium is the better position, but 90 Millennium needs to move as well. That's Senov taking the lead for Elevate here. 14 kills. There's a chance that we see even the first round a 20 bomb. So I don't know the team name of Doctor Who, Blue. I'm not sure if he's participating here. Elevate, Sandrix, that's the end of white people. He just drives over them. The 5th position in their hand, and we are down to 4 teams. While on the other side, District 13 lost one as well. But that's already a good round for District 13. Down in the top 4, that's Sandrix. PD Sports making it easier for 90 Millennium, which are driving right now into the zone, still as a full squad. Look at Parzival, that is a really clever move. Stays on the slight high ground, causing a lot of damage at Elevate, but Elevate is returning the fire. Zenov getting knocked from Elevate. They've knocked down one of 90 Millennium as well, and Armor trying to just get into the smoke. It's Respite and Armor, 2 players remaining from Elevate, but never say never to them. We have seen insane clutches by them happening as they were down to 1 or 2 players. Respite now down on the ground. That means Arma needs to take it. Arma finds one of BD Esports. 90 million pushing on the right side. And it will end up in a 1 versus 2 versus 4 here. With the best outcome for 90 Millennium. Can they bring it to the end? District 13 with a good round. But 16 kills. That's already 16 points just for the kills. For the Elevate team. That is insane. This is just crazy. And 12 for 90 Millennium. So these two teams have already 28 points out of the full 64 points possible from kills. Maybe a little bit more as some getting revived, but that's really crazy.
That's insane.
And we are getting closer to the final here. 90 Millennium back at 4 players. Still a chance that every of the teams wins it, but I don't think that 90 Millennium will give that round out of their hand. But we have seen crazy rounds and crazy things happening here. Hi Puppy, or whatever his name is, or 4Y Puppy. Taking over Hellbaga with the Molotov. Can't hit the opponent. And what is Arma able to do here? Is proning over towards the safe zone as well. Parzival aiming to the stone cabinet, not caring about his left position. Arma will hear that. But Scorpic has the back of Parzival. Now they are focusing District 13. They could seize probably someone. Oh, drone got shot down midair. That's pretty dangerous at these last zones if it randomly drops to an enemy, and that's District 13 getting shot. Now there's a chance for Arma to do something, but it's not looking too good. He's close to the next zone, but a 1 versus 4 would be too much on that open field. In a close combat house fight, that's possible. But here, only one thing to cover, but look what Arma is doing here. Using a drone. That is a clever move, and that's District 13. Best getting finished. 4 versus 1 versus 1, and now they have all focus here on the left hand side. And the P19 can cause a lot of damage. He sees their Yappy. Or Yapapi. And the enemy is getting drive-by. Oh, nearly. That's the end. And that's Elevate on the second spot. But he maybe can secure another position. Getting spotted, and that should be the end. Yep. 90 Millennium with 15 kills. Winning the first round. That's 25 points. GG, well played. What a crazy round. And they were coming from the high ground. And that's what I was telling you every single time. High ground somehow wins the games quite often. But 16 kills for Elevate, that is crazy. So that was just the first round. With 3 rounds to go this evening, I will prepare now the overlay for the next, for the short break. And we'll prepare then the scoreboard for the next round. Let me just check the chat. And yeah, this was quite crazy. Let me get their logo. And that was the 90 Millennium team. I think I've got their logo already, as they won some rounds in the group stage, but let me get it again. GG, well played once again to them. 2 teams getting 31 kills in the round of 64, 63 players where we have started with. That is quite nice. And that gives us some hope for the next rounds, which are coming up really soon. So good luck to everybody who is still participating here. And thank you guys for all being here. You're insane. I will go into a short break of roughly 12 minutes. And I will be back for you with the current standing. And then we will see which team is on the first position. But we know it already, as this is the first round. So I will be back for you after a real short break. See you really soon.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the door closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone. I need to be strong. The darkness it tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. Gravity.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I'm sad to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that
And there we go, that was the first round and two teams doing insane amount of kills with 15 and 16 kills. That's why these two teams are for sure in the first two positions. The next round will already start in 2 minutes right at Troy. And as I said before, we will see only first person perspective, so good luck for all the teams. 46 players now being here. And I will show you now the current standing. And here we go. Right now, 90 Millennium being on the first position with 25 points. As they won the round with 10 placement points and 15 kills for sure. Second position in the favor of Team Elevate with 22, and then there is already a large gap towards the third position with 10 points for District 13, but that is a good result as well. Yeah, Lost Paradise on the 4 with 7 points, Special X as well as BD Sports with 6 points on the 5th and 6th position. Special X ahead of BD Sports just for the reason that they have done more kills. If two teams are point equal, the team with the further kills will be on the better spot. You have right next to them on position 7 White People, 5 points in Crystal Quality on the 8th position with 3 points. So if we look at the top 6, everything is still possible for the other teams, even the teams which have not collected any points in the last round. So that was only the first out of 12 rounds, so still everything possible. And even until the half after 6 of 12 rounds played, still the chance for the bottom teams to get to a better position. As we could see already, many nice rounds by one or the other team. And as I said before, this is just the start. The own league will start in a couple of days, in 2 weeks from today. And we are right now with 61 players here, just looking at those teams. Yeah, 3 teams missing 1 player, but I guess they will join. We will start in a few seconds. Next round will be for sure Troy. And what do you think, guys? If we have a look at the teams again, what do you think, which team will come first in the next round? Is it going to be this time Elevate? They made it to the 2nd spot while it didn't look that good in between. They were down to 2 players and still were able to get to the 2nd position with 16 kills. So that was my guess for the first round. I can't guess them twice, so which team will win now on the next map? It's going to be Troy, and my guess for Troy is Special X or Horsemen of the Apocalypse. It's Special X. Horsemen of the Apocalypse, just for a reason, they have played quite aggressive in the first round. It's not the best outcome, but let's see how good they will do on the next round. We are already on the starting island with 62 players, so 2 teams this time starting as a 3-man team. Should not be a big deal, but anyway, good luck to all the participants, and yeah, please write down in the chat which team you're going to think will win the 2nd round out of the first day. So I will be back with the next round starting right now. There we go. The flight starting on the top right side, close to the lab. We are flying next to the lab over Anchorville. Close to the exhibit hall, into the rough direction of Alamo at the left side. 10 seconds until the round starts. We have the Cryptic, yes, Hope MVP and Kotora for New Era Esports. The zone shifted to the top left side. A little bit further away from the center point. So all those teams going to the south, Sunbury City Hall, Shelton, Vermont, not easy to get there. They need to drive. But if I look at Elevate, they will drop off to a different position. I think they have dropped off towards the exhibit hall, but I'm not 100% sure anymore. So the first team is dropping off already really early towards Factory or either Anchorville. That is Special X, maybe going to the split compound there close to the lab. That's not a bad position if I'm honest. We have there X-God with number 17 going down already towards the Factory, right next 90 Millennium, New Era, and a player of the Crystal Quality team. Super close to each other. Anchor will take by BD Sports. Elevate going towards the exhibit hall. Singularity in a 2-and-2 split Hillard, as well as the northern little village northern of the trailer park. Cool Esports going towards Penrose, good and safe spot, and Chester taken by White People, who's biggest on team. And we could see Horsemen of the Apocalypse, they wanted to get over, but KPS turning away from that position, and the rest of the team going down towards Cornwall together with 4-4 not found. So we can see 2 or 3 hotspots happening right now here. Eastern hot drop, not that serious near at Bay Area. 90 Millennium, maybe driving over. The first fight will happen here, right between Uzbekistan team and white people. Horsemen of the Apocalypse. What? They both keep on flying. We need to look at that. They both kept on flying, and now they are here at the southest building of... Oh, look at that is... Already found the no MCX outside of the little balcony. They both didn't want to commit to the fight. Lost Paradise losing one against Horsemen of the Apocalypse as well. That's their second kill. Already great start for the team that I have predicted. But we need to get over to Uzbekistan team as they are super close towards white people. They found the first one now. Can they do more? They started with only a 3-man team, and that's already 1 kill point in their count, which is not too bad when you start only with a 3-man team. And the enemy's now down to 3 players as well. That's Booster together with Heretic, Kozur. Thank you guys for still being here in the stream. Really appreciate it. Feel free to share the stream with your friends and clan members and cheer up for your favorite team. Uzbek, god of the Uzbekistan team here. They are staying super close to each other. Booster can't watch them. Heretic. Paraboy thought he spotted him. But now Heretic in a safe spot. And they try to get over to possible vehicle. There is one quite far away. On the other side, Kozur. Here's the shot, sees the enemies, and that will be now dangerous. Did they spot him? No, they didn't. Takes aim, couldn't see the first guy, but Ether, I think Ether was watching straight into his eyes. Yep, they spotted him. Together with this big god here on the high ground, that's a decent position already. But they need to be careful. They are in a sandwich, but for sure would have locally the advantage, as one player is a little bit further away. And they keep on shooting. As well as the white people, Team Heretic, down to 40 HP. Ether takes some bullets. For now, they can't return the fire. Paraboy waiting for the enemy to get back from behind the position. Oh, he could get spotted through the gaps of the wooden blades. And they're trying to get closer towards the enemies. Let's have a short look. Still Cornwall in a fight in between 4-4 not found and Horsemen of the Apocalypse. This Uzbekistan team. Ether tries to get some better loot. Boost on the other side with a VSS. That's a quite good one for the early game. Oh, that's some damage done at Paraboy. Could see how fast his health bar was going down, and we need to have a look at Cornwall. Still the street dividing the two teams. First team starting to rotate, and the first zone starts to move only in 1 minute 40, but they have seen that the zone is shifted to the bottom left side. And one of the 4-4 players, Asashi at Loganville, they try to get as many drone grats as possible to revive their fourth guy. Yeah, still the standoff in between those two teams, and that's not that good because they can't loot in that time. And Ether already trying to get into flank. He has a good position. 4x scope. Can he spot Booster soon? Booster with the VSS. It would be an easy kill for him, but he has not an extended mag, the enemy. So only 10 bullets. Teammate starts to shoot just to distract the enemy, and he tries to get to the high ground. That's a super clever move. If he gets to the high ground, and he's now there. Sees the first, gets the headshot. Can he get the second one as well? Not yet. Ether, great job. And that should be another kill. The teammates pushing over. Paraboy taking the lead over the street. Heretic waiting in the left-hand building. But he can't really do something. Ether coming from the other side. And his teammate will die. So there's only one chance for them. Even he clutches it, or only he clutches it. 1 versus 3. Spots the enemy. Can't get that one. That was so close. Look at that. A little bit bad luck for him. But it is white people down to 1 player. It's only Kozur, and he just needs to get into vehicle and drive away, as they know the guy was here right at the Chester. He needs to drive away pretty fast. That's already the first 3 kills done by Uzbekistan team. On the other side, 4-4 down to 3 players. We have talked about it. They moved away out of Cornwall. Elevate was quite close with their early rotation. And there we have seen Uzbekistan team with a fist, which is forbidden. That will be a punishment probably. But we will see that. 4-4, still in a split. Can soon revive the other guy. The first zone started to move. Bid Esports moving as well. I think we can have a look at this zone. As well as the rotations in full scale. Elevate, already super close towards the center. Look at the chances that we ended at the bottom left island. And that is CQ, crystal quality, close to them. That will be a fight. Yep, that was already Senov starting to shoot at them, knocking down the first one. Respite waiting there at the cross as well, and that's another one. 2 enemies down to the ground, and that's the first 2 kills in the hands of Elevated this round, bringing down CQ crystal quality to 2 players. Feeling madness. Already down to 2 players with only 660 drone credits, no chance. And we can have a look again at the map. As we can see here, further rotations. XGod getting into the zone, Bid Esports following them. And all those teams on the bottom left island, Formazi and the Special X already in a good position. There's a huge chance that we end up there at this position. And we can see here, Elevate still waiting at the bridge for some teams to cross over. Asashi still at Loganville. And Feeling and Madness try to get there something as well. And that is XGod taking the compound of the 2 players of 4-4 not found. They could have saved their position if they would have started to shoot. I bet they would have kept on moving, as they don't see if it is a 4-man team or only 2 guys or only 1 guy. Don't know that if you breach in a compound. Look at how open they are staying there. Kunesti tries to get down. Too afraid of the enemies. Look at this. That would have been a free knockdown. And a kill. And I definitely would have taken that. That's at least 1 or 2 points then. The enemies keep on moving. Now the other ones are here. Kunesti. And now he's outside of the building. As long as the enemies are here that open. Kunesti, come on, do something. Yep, gets the first, gets the second one. Great from him. Kunesti, the double kill. Shooting him straight out of the vehicle, bringing down XGod to 2 players. And that's the first 2 points secured by 4-4 not found. And now they can go for the revive. What a great play from him. And on the other side, his biggest young team, Paraboy, got shot down. We need to have a look at them. But they can go for the revive if they want to. I'm not sure what's happening here. Edda got shot down. Lost Paradise being there on the southern position. Further rotations happening. There's the first zone coming soon to an end. Singularity here. Still a long way for them into the zone. Taking McLaren. Cool Esports getting out of Penrose. This zone is interesting. With a huge potential to see a team doing a lot of kills. And sometimes there is the issue with spectating that these graphic glitches happen. Just tried to reproduce it, but it didn't work. I'm sorry, guys. That Singularity. Super close towards Special X. Right here at the bridge in the total west there. They are waiting on the one side, the enemies on the other side. Oh, Mesh can be careful. He's not aware that there are some opponents waiting for them. Misery taking over the M24. Can he spot the enemy? Not yet. First zone coming soon to an end. 90 Millennium, still a little bit rotating. Most of the teams at their desired spot, and that's the revive of Hellboy. 4-4 not found back in the game. And Horsemen of the Apocalypse, they did spot that guy, they tried to shoot him down. The enemy made it down to the ground, but this is Hellboy now alone here at this position, taking off some fast loot, but it will be the end for him. He tries to get into the building. He couldn't get a gun there, this is sad, but Horsemen of the Apocalypse keeps on moving. Keeps on driving. Will they breach the compound? And Cool Esports loses one in the zone. District 13 is super close. Cool Esports down to 3 players. They have lost one there. Horsemen of the Apocalypse now around the building of Hellboy. Oh, some good position. But try. Oh, the enemy is spotting him, but a nice shot from the player here of the 4-4 not found team is the AWM. He couldn't finish one. His teammate Hellboy got knocked as well. They have used the green flare and have 1040 drone credits. Oh, did you see the jiggle shooting of the enemy? Satisfying to see. Left with the SLR trying to get into a better position and an 8x scope. Yeah, he will get that guy. Oh, he's lost the focus of that guy. Can't see him anymore. And now the other ones are breaching into the north position. That's 4-4. Not found. Pushing over. Nate's already in their hands. They're going for a fast revive. KPS in the same building. KPS pushing over. They are behind. They got some further seconds, but that's Hellboy getting knocked again. KPS. It's a 2 versus 4 locally. QNasty down on the ground, and it is not working as intended because they lose the other one as well. Left or X-Code on the other side. X-Code was the knockdown, and now Sashi here in a 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4. Can't get the first. He can get the first. Can he get another one? He can get another one if he turns around. He hears the enemy. Can't get the number 3. Nice try. Hotta, Horsemen of the Apocalypse at 5 kills already. What a great start for them. And that was my guess for this round. Let's see where they will end up. We can see the next zone being there in the south, while Cool Esports here in the northern position is down to Bieber, who has 760 drone credits. Can he revive the teammate? Pick him up again? That would be great, because the teammate has also some drone credits, but this is District 13 after the 3rd position. With not that many kills, they maybe try to do something more. No, they just switched the vehicle. Look how close they have been. Oh, that was a chance for them to get something. But Cool Esports, he is not even taking the drone credits. That's a little bit of a fault. Cool Esports down to 1. He couldn't revive him. Fair enough. And already further rotations happening. Next zone being still at the south with Singularity in the boat. Trying to move all the way around. And X got here in their rotation. We will have a look again at the zone in a couple of seconds. It starts to move in 10 seconds. Most of the teams already rotated. Horsemen of the Apocalypse, 5 kills. Good job. A 90 Millennium close to elevate. That might be another fight coming up soon. And that is ECQ Team Crystal quality, closer as well. New Era moving all the way around on the south side. Good movement, good position. And X got here in their rotation as well. We might spot them getting killed pretty soon if they want to cross the river. But the enemies did move away. That's some time lag for them. District 13 right in front of them. The esports close to Format C. The esports taking the high ground. Next to that compound here. Yeah. 1 minute away from the zone coming to an end. Any further fight coming up here really soon? As biggest on team. Close to Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Elevate waiting at their position. No fight appearing pretty soon. Special X there at the south position. Let's have a look at as biggest here on team. Super close to the last player of white people, Kazur. 360 drone credits, and he has not a green flare. Oh, they did hear these steps. Kazur taking aim, trying to knock down an enemy, but this is not working. The M416. And I think it's time to follow their rotation and then have a look at the next zone. Phase 3 starting pretty soon. There's the map of the current zone, closing really, really soon. X got next to his biggest on team. Singularity, Boster in front of them. The rest of Singularity here at the southern side. Meshkin getting closer towards Special X. That is a fight coming up here pretty soon. And Special X. Now let's see if the next zone, yep, they are still inside. That's a good position. We will end up most likely on the bottom left island. All those teams which are not on that island need to move over. And that is Boboster getting shot down. District 13. Getting a kill against Singularity. That was the guy there at the northern position. And the other ones are fighting now right here at the south position against Special X. And that is not looking good for Singularity. And they need some points. And they lost another one. Misery. There's an M24 shot. Moon moving over, trying to secure that kill. Ayalo next to him. Don't die here. Ayalo getting into the water. And Meshki, the other guy, waiting on a different position. Oh, not starting to shoot. Yeah, the good angle. Sometimes you just need to go for the kills. This is a kill-focused tournament, and every point counts. Be Heavenly, welcome. I don't sometimes get it. Yeah, you may die there, but if you're already down to one player, you can't get that many placement points anyway. And as a two-man team against full squads, you're most likely to die. I would play it. I'm good that I'm not the player. I just could recommend there. This is the end of Ayalo. He will be spotted soon. But imagine his teammate would have started to shoot. There would have been the chance that they can at least get a point. And he would have created some space for Ayalo to move away if they would focus him back. Ayalo back in the water. Seems as he could be able to escape from here. Let's see where Singularity ends up. I don't think that they will get that many points. Elevate moving over. We still have the water sound. It will disappear quite soon. Oh, that's Senrix. Lost Paradise. Found the first victim in this round. Can they secure? Can they finish up that guy? Yep, they can. Senrix down to a few HP, bleeding off. And that is Arma already inside of the building. Respite instead of following, and CQ going for their revive. And now Lost Paradise having a good high ground advantage against Elevate. Let's see how good Elevate can hold it. We saw already how good they can fight even if they have a disadvantage situation. And that is Outsider trying to get towards the beach and getting closer. Formazi coming up in a fight. We need to go over, I'm sorry. And that is Misery dropping off a vehicle, getting drive-by from Formazi. Special X down to 3, and Formazi was their first kill. Karoshi with the MCX causing some damage. The damage is not that high. He's away, but Moon of Special X being super close. Looks like he gets back into the vehicle. Yep. Further revives happening. Some players coming back into the game. X-God with another revive. And Lost Paradise dodging a little bit the fight. Elevate in a split. Respite. More northern of the bridge. They have 1.8k drone grids. Can go for the revive. And the next zone is appearing really soon. And then it's going to be interesting. We still have 15 teams. Only one team got eliminated so far. And 46 players in the game. And that's some good damage done. And Metal finds 90 Millennium down at Sunbury. Special X Moon in the water. He needs to be careful to not die here. But he's around the corner. Formazi can't spot him anymore. And it's time to have a look at the zone again. And it's shifted to the bottom right side. Oh, still the higher chance that we're ending at the bottom left island. But with a double shift to the right, we would end up at the City Hall Island. That's Moon getting shot from Formazi. They need to move as well in 90 Millennium. In the vehicle, close towards District 13. They might lose one here. And look at this zone. Yara still not in a good position. Kotora takes the airdrop. Good decision. Coolies boards as well as CQ is still in the blue zone. That's a lot of damage. And maybe some missing first aid at the end. And that's Elevate getting pushed now. Time to have a look as Lost Paradise is here in a 4 versus 2 fight. 3 versus 2 as Valeska is waiting down up on the hill. Outsider, the nade, not causing any damage. Elevate waiting patiently, and Seraphim finds the guy. Now it's only Senov here in a 1 versus 3 situation. 1 versus 4 as Vlaska arrives here. Can't do anything. Elevate down to 1 player. And that's Respite here. And that's the 2 next kills done by Lost Paradise. We can see further fights happening. And that is going to be huge. 90 Millennium. Now in the high ground next to Lost Paradise. They didn't lose a player. That was a strong fight and a good one. An easy one. 2 kills without using any utility. Few nades, but not more. And his biggest here on team close to BD Sports and Horsemen of the Apocalypse next to them. That's Paraboy finishing off. No knocking down Leonardo. Now they are in a 3 versus 2 advantage. But they have lost one as well. 2v2. Spectre, QQ and Metal. Adder didn't see on the right hand side the other guy. Metal too far away to help his teammate. Same counts for his big god. District 13 fighting. Adder with the MCX causes some further damage. His teammate is not there. Was big god going for a revive. And Adder just trying to hold the angle. Formazi fighting against Special X. Summer here at the 1000 position. Oh, still at the left hand side. Singularity is out. Nope, Meshkin's still alive. The guy in the water died. I'm sorry. And 90 Millennium getting pushed by Lost Paradise. Lost Paradise playing this round super good. Secured there. They have lost a player, I'm sorry. Tears. What a brilliant nade, Seraphim. And a double nade. That's kill number 4. Oh, that nade was cooked too long. He keeps on shooting. Keep Harris. The enemy is a little bit confused. But Scorpic still finding the target. But that's the end. 90 Millennium, the first team of the last round, out on the 14. Not that many points, and Lost Paradise with 6 kills being in a super good spot now. And that means all those teams will get closer to each other. Elevate. Oh, the next zone is on the left hand side. Elevate down to 1. And 90 Millennium, the other team of the first 2 spots, out already. Formazi getting over towards Lost Paradise. Special X next to them. That zone is now too small, and Horseman of the Apocalypse finds one of BD Sports. It's down to Spectre, QQ, and they might die pretty soon. Adder finds one of Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Oh, Paraboy, they are pushing over. Sorry for moving over. I have a good feeling. Adder, look at how greedy he is. On the open field, he just tried to get over to the enemy. Can't secure the guy. He caused a lot of more damage. And that's the help of his teammate. They've knocked down another one. They've lost Paraboy. Paraboy, they should be able to pick him up with 50 seconds until the next zone moves. District 13 fighting against Formazi. We are down to 13 teams. And Formazi getting a kill. Losing Slicks as well. Elevate. Respite. Elevate. Is that or no? Respite found the kill. Still in the game. And he tries to find Spectre QQ. Can't do anything. Coolies boards are out. Can't find BD Sports. He needs to be careful. New Era made it on the other side of the river. CQ behind them. And Formazi down to 2 players. Lost Paradise. Good round. Really good round. Thank you guys for all being here. Really appreciate it. If someone else is newer, don't forget to leave a like. And subscribe for free to my channel. Formazi now in a heavy position. Special X going for a revive. And Felix here at Elevate finds another one. Cryptic died on the bridge. Lost Paradise moving over. Formazi soon will be dead. Teams already low HP. Getting shot from different teams. Oh, but they're on the back position. Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Not looking good. They are down to 2, if I see that correct. There's Outsider. Makes it to the ground. The Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The nade did hit them again. Special X losing 1. And that's the CQ team in the Ram. What a great move. Nobody evaded that, but Kotora is there. Kotora can't find the kill. New Era down to 1 player. Without a kill at the top 10, that's not a single point. And look at CQ still being in the tram. Sound bug? In-game Nope Clan? Or in the stream? Just. Unplugging and plugging my microphone to not lose a second there, but here the sound should work. Please let me know which sound bug you have. For sure it would take 5 minutes to fix it, because we have a 5-minute delay already recorded. And the next zone is right here, close to New Era. Hope not in a good position. We are down to 9 teams and 20 players. Vleska. Oh, Special X. Look at how close they are to each other. Lost Paradise was one of the best positions in my opinion. But they need to move down the hill. This is kind of scary. And look at the other side, who's biggest here on team. 7 kills already. They could find another one. Horseman of the Apocalypse down to left. My prediction is dead on the position 9 and or even on the 8. No Format C on the 8. And that is New Era with a revive. And Elevate still in the game. Respite. Paraboy One Love. Yeah, they are doing a good job. 9 kills already with the 3-man team starting. I said it before. Don't underestimate the Uzbekistan team. They didn't show in that many rounds how good they are, but they did show it, and that one round secured me that they are really good. And that is Format C down to Montblair. We had 6 teams and 14 players. Lost Paradise struggling a little bit as well. They've lost Outsider. The guy with the worst equipment as he got revived a few seconds ago. New Era in the top 6. That's some placement points. Oh, that's now Special X pushing over. CQ is out. Down to 5 teams. Format C dies in the zone. Down to 4 teams. It's New Era versus Lost Paradise versus Special X versus the Uzbekistan team. And if I talk about it, the Uzbekistan team needs to move some meters. But they find hope from New Era. That can be the 10th kill. If it's not getting stolen away, it got stolen away. And Special X finds one of Lost Paradise. Yes, of New Era. Oh, Vleska. It's down to Seraphim. Yep, Uzbekistan team may wins this. And my struggle was in between Special X and Horseman of the Apocalypse. And I said Horseman of the Apocalypse, if I'm right. Or did I say Special X? No, I think I said Hota. Ay. 1 versus 2 versus 3 versus 1. Looking the best for Uzbekistan team, but that's Paraboy getting knocked. Sonacy. With some good aiming, shooting at Seraphim. He needs to be careful, otherwise he's getting shot from the left. But he secures. Lost Paradise is out, and now it's a 2 versus 1 versus 2. Sonacy slightly recovering. The next zone is here on the right hand side. Nobody inside. And New Era, that's a good move from Yas. Being in the top 3, that's some points, and maybe can get some further kill points. The vehicle explodes. Yas here can't get that one. Now the question. Yes, going for first aid. The damage will slightly increase. Yes, did work. The first aid did work. And now, yes, open field. And that's the chicken dinner for the Uzbekistan team. Second position for Special X. They have killed them in parallel. New Era on the 3. Oh, these 2 last kills, they were just a blink away from each other. But New Era on the 3rd position. GG, well played. That's the Uzbekistan team. Winning the round with 13 kills, and that's starting only with 3 players. That's 23 points and a good jump in the scoreboard. Ay. But anyway, that was a great round. That was a great round. So let me grab their logo, and then we will go into another short break. That's the 2 out of 4 first rounds. And Uzbekistan team winning the round. I'm not sure if they have a logo. Let me just check it. Can just search for Paraboy. No, okay. Let me just check it. If I don't find the logo, we will write down the name. they have won already a round, so I should have their logo. Or they don't have a logo, this is possible as well. But anyway, we will go into a short break. And I will be back for you in a second. So GG, well played to that round. And we will see us again after a really short break. GG, well played once again to them. Let's go into a 12-minute, a little bit less break. Let's go like that. I will adjust the timer. Oops. Alright, I'm in a short break. Back for you in a couple of minutes. So see you after the short break. That was the second round, 2 to go. See you soon.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más encontrando vida en el camino, melodías que no hemos tocado y yo no quiero descansar. Resuena por la pared, creando una canción. No quiero perder el ritmo y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más Crucemos en número, en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Crecemos en número, en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá. I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the how close it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm this gravity, it keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone. I need to be strong. The darkness had tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. Gravity.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall.
There, I'm back for you. That was the second round, won by the Uzbekistan team with starting only 3 players. That was insane. So let's have a look at the next round. I have updated for sure the current standing and I don't want to wait you longer. There it is. Elevate on the first position with 7 placement points but 20 kill points. They already have 4 kills more than the second team. That is a good result, especially because in the last round they have been decimated down to 3 and then to 1 player quite early. So let's see what they will able to do on the next round on Erangel. Thank you guys for all being here, really appreciate it. If someone else is new, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's get to 40 likes. And yeah, this is just the start of the league. We have 90 Millennium of the on the second position with 26 points, 23 for the Uzbekistan team, so they have done a good jump in this round. And their chicken dinner, Lost Paradise on the 4 with 20 points, 18 for Special X, 15 for District 13, closing the current top 6. And top 6, this is the important thing, as we want to see, or as we will see the top 6 moving over to the Spring League. 7th position for Formazi, 4 points behind. That is 5 points behind the top 6. All those teams still in a good position, and we have not any teams left without any points. That is already the good thing. But 14 points after 2 rounds for Cool Esports. They definitely need to now the same or an equal round as the Uzbekistan team, so that they will be able to move to a good position. We are right now 60 players inside of the lobby, so 4 teams missing some players. Just waiting a further seconds for them to join. And then we will see the next round getting played on Errang. It's the third round out of 12. So after this, we can already see the fourth of the total points which are getting played here. 61 players now being here. And yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. If you have any feedback, please let me know. Now 63 players, only one missing at Cool Esports. That's looking good so far. Good luck to everybody. And what is your guess, guys? What do you think? Which team will win the round? My guess for the next round is... Horseman of the Apocalypse was not the best guess. Special X. And there we go. Is the next round. You could hear it already. Before we jump into the next round, let's have a look again at the tournament trailer, as this is just the start for the Spring League, which will start in roughly 2 weeks. And there we go with the round number 3 of the Group A at the final qualification here. For the Spring League, the top 6 teams will move forward to the Spring League, where they will need to fight against 10 other teams, 6 from the other group and 4 already qualified. And that's right now the CQ team, which we are spectating, Crystal Quality. We are starting our flight at the Milta power plant, flying between Milta and prison, in between Poshinki and school, towards the hospital. So that flight is super close towards the center of the map, which is pretty insane. So most of the teams will have a good chance to go to their favorite spot. And as we follow those teams, Speed Esports going to the north already. That's the Crystal Quality team going towards Milta, as well as Singularity. Singularity played it the last round right around Stolber and Kameshki. That is a hot drop for them. But for now they are staying at the edge. They are dropping down as they probably could see the opponents. They are dropping down at the edges. For Marzi going to probably the military base. We've seen them there doing the group stage school. And pushing Rozok taken by 90 Millennium and X-God. Well, we can see X-God, as well as, 2 players of X-God, as well as 90 Millennium at the school. And 4-4 again at Yasnaya together with Elevate. Poshinki taken by Lost Paradise. Special X in a split at the Border Village and northern of Poshinki and the little compounds. District 13 together with white people in the Avonpost. Split a little bit. Ooh, exerted, be careful. And Uzbekistan team at South Giorgio, Cool Esports at North Giorgio. So we have like 3 or 4 hotspots here, but not that close ones, so we will see many fights in the first few seconds. Let's see what Exerted is able to do here, as he is super close towards one of the enemies of white people. I think they didn't spot him. He tries to look around, couldn't spot him, so they are safe, at least for now, can go away from here. Time to have a look at Samix, and he's the only guy here for Special X at the school. Main building, close to a player of 90 Millennium, so if you can find that guy, would be a safe kill. But if he gets found by the enemy, he will be dead. Parzival already moving over, trying to help off the teammate. The call was there. There's an enemy at my position. Please help me. And for sure, Parzival is there to get over. The other hot drop at Yasnaya, 4-4, exactly knows which team landed with them. They fight already there in the first round in Singularity, going a little bit away from CQ. And Formatzi being at the military base. So far, all those teams are distracted from each other. Only this little guy here, Sam Max God, being close to 2 opponents of 90 Millennium. Scorpix getting over as well, but this can be a dangerous situation for 90 Millennium as well. If they lose more than 1 in that fight, that would make that fight super expensive. But let's see. Sam already taking aim downwards the stairs, waiting for the enemies to move over. Oh, that's Helbaga, yeah. Oh, that's some pre-fire from Sam. Now he's spotted, and he's getting pushed by 3 opponents. Helbaga low HP. And Sam now in between the enemies. Can't find one. No. They played it good. He played it a little bit too passive. And that's 90 Millennium. First kill out of the round. Sladix together with Neely and Shine from X got at 1200 drone credits, so they can already revive the teammate. But they need to be careful. 90 Millennium playing it quite aggressive, and if they are aware that the enemies did fly only a little bit further, and they are aware Scopix is already aiming over towards the eastern parts of Rozok, they will push over. As I said, they are playing it aggressive. And they have spotted now the enemies. No, they are shooting down the tires of the vehicle. And X-God already moving away from there. Hopefully it will be fast enough. And 4-4, dodging Yasnyaya. Good decision. Against Elevate, you can only die in the early game. We saw it in the first round. The 1 versus 3 or the triple kill by a player of Elevate. And now further rotations happening. Singularity still away from Crystal Quality. And some players already moving more towards the center, which is again on the bottom left side. Same zone as in the first round. But this time I have the feeling we are ending up on the military base. Let's see if that feeling gets through or if we are staying at the normal island. And that's Joka with Kuzur, Heretic, and Booster here and there. Slight rotation, he's picking up the teammates. Taxi driver, Joka. So that was not that heavy early game. We have seen like 3 close drops to each other, but we couldn't see any teams getting killed, getting decimated that much. So that gives us some hope for the first zone, and the first team's already rotating. We can have a look at the map. Yeah, full scale look at the map as they are already rotating. I said it already in the first round, they are taking the rotation super early. And that is Spectre QQ for the Bid Esports team being super close to left from Horseman of the Apocalypse. He tries to get someone, but the enemy should be able to move away. Keeps on spraying, no damage. Nice spray. Alright. Nothing else did happen here. They dodge now the fight, moving a little bit different position. And the red zone right around Avonpost, where white people are waiting. And Paraboy. Quite close here to New Era. Ooh. Moving super close to that guy. He's not starting to shoot as he is alone here for the Uzbekistan team. Again, they are on the split. And this time it seems as they started the game with 4 players. Yes, Elisaveta is here. And Horseman of the Apocalypse fighting against CQ. Oh, that is. Oh, that's a not good position. Oh, this is his end. Yep. Vehicle starts to burn. It explodes and he's knocked down to the ground. Covered for now from the enemies, but the teammate's too far away. One guy is here. That's KPS taking already 60 damage. He needs to retreat immediately. Key position for Love, but he's dodging the fight as well. Or is he helping the teammate? With a good flank, he could get 1 or 2 or 3 even. But he is known and he's botted. And he's down to 20 HP. That's looking super good for Crystal Quality, and that would help them. They need some points as well. But will they be fast enough around the corner? Third player of Horseman of the Apocalypse is now here at the little village as well. And it seems as Crystal Quality is not taking that fight. They got a knockdown. They caused another player a lot of damage. I'm sorry once again. And that is Singularity Bavoster moving in between those teams with full boost, and X-God going for the revive. Rotation of the first zone has started. Singularity, the other 3 players following Bavoster. Uzbekistan team reuniting, regrouping. Formazi getting out of the military base island, but for now waiting at the bridge. Good decision. And CQ... Crystal Quality now here in the next compound towards Horseman of the Apocalypse. I don't understand it. Why is he not shooting? They could destroy the vehicle. Now they try to kill the tires. That's the first one. And that is Singularity being super close now to this position. The next god was fighting somewhere else as well. Mashkin. Half HP. Test nearly flipping the vehicle. That is the worst thing what could happen in between those two teams. Oh, that needs to be a kill for one of the two teams. Come on, shoot him down. No, now he's able to escape. Test from Singularity is able to escape from here. Lucky boy. And they can make their way towards the compound. Ex-god at Rozok. Oh, they've lost the player. 90 millenniums. Second kill. They shoot down the enemy out of midair. Feeling here. Getting back to the teammates. That's the Crystal Quality team. Zone ending in 2 minutes 30 seconds. Not that much time left. Score pick. And District 13 fighting here at the 1000th position. Oh no, they are pushing over. Against New Era. Bess. Yas is there to help of hope, but this will be a hard position. A nade probably thrown into the smoke, or did they see the vehicle? Yeah, the nade was too short. That revive will work and they should go away from here. Will they be able to do that? Oh, that's the enemy driving through the smoke. Getting jump scared as there are two enemies in front of him, but it's not causing any damage. Oh, yes, too offensive. The teammate was there of District 13. And now Hope getting shot from behind. Exerted. How the hell? He can't do that, but Cryptic is there to get at least a trade. New Era down to 2 players. Cryptic getting at least 1 point in this round, securing that kill. Kotora should be able to escape from here as well. Cryptic caused some further damage. And X-God losing another one against 90 Millennium. As I said before, they should rotate. 90 Millennium will push. They didn't rotate. They have lost now once again a player and another one is knocked. And that should be soon their end. Okay, they just killed Sladix. Cryptic trying to find an enemy with the SLR and the 8x scope. The first zone coming soon to an end with a lot of action here close to the center. Formazi did move away towards the northern position of the bridge. Interesting. 4-4 not found in their rotation close to CQ. He hears the drone. Gets off the vehicle. And destroys the drone. Nice. But I'm not sure what was inside. Let's have a look. Some ammunition. Next one shot down to the ground as well. Probably some ammunition as well. So let's have a look at the second zone as it just got announced. It's shifted to the north side. We are not ending on the military base. And all those teams already inside of the zone beside Elevate. Elevate taking again a late rotation for the first few zones. Oh, Elevate. This round they started without any kills. Horsemen of the Apocalypse with their revive coming in pretty soon. At the ferry pier, Formazi might be able to spot the enemy. Need to be careful. 1 kill done. So they have probably killed one of Horsemen of the Apocalypse. 4-4 rotating Hellboy. Elevate behind him. We will see a fight here on the right side. And Formazi finds another one. And that's District 13 pushing over. Oh. Unintentional third party fight coming up and he flips the vehicle again. And no. He can keep on driving. Lucky guy. Kit is dead. And that is now Formazi pushing over. No, they're going for the revive. It did work, but the enemies are there. Oh, last second revive. And now they will try to strike back. The force player will drop off the mid-air soon. There he is on the other side. Oh, KPS. No, he's AFK for real with the pistol and the flank. He could have done something. Now Lev and Kid getting pushed. Nades from both of the two teams. From RC knocking down Kid. On the other side we could see another fight, but we will stay here for a second. That he's trying to get someone. Getting shot now. Needs to retreat. And KPS still AFK. Yeah, the key position. Love getting pushed. Love trying to jump shot the enemy, but the teammate is there. Oh, Love did jump shot that guy. He finds another one. 1 versus 1, but he is getting knocked now. That's Karoshi and James. 2 players remaining for Marzi. That is getting back here. And KPS, yeah, the key position. Look at this. He could have done something with a pistol. Could. We for sure don't know that exactly. And now an enemy got revived. They finish off that guy. Oh, can't get the enemy. Could get the first one. And now he's getting knocked. And they are down to KPS. Oarsmen of the Apocalypse. Nearly out. And Formazi lucky to be able to revive the teammates. 4 players remaining pretty soon. And KPS still AFK. Not spotted by the other ones. Elevate close to 4. 4 found the kill against Bit Esports. Or was it Elevate? Oh, 4-4 starts to shoot at the enemies of Elevate, and they have lost Asashi. Sandrix with a good flank, finding the first one. Look at this. Oh, further damage, 37. The enemy is super low. Armor helps him off. That's another knockdown. And now the other Elevate players pushing over. 4-4. Will stay at the last position of the scoreboard probably. And that's the end. They couldn't escape from Elevate. They started at the same position to drive somewhere else, and now they are still dead against Elevate. Elevate, 4 kills. Oh, they could get 3 kills, so 1 was stolen away probably by Bit Esports. Yep, 1 kill on their account. Pushinki, CQ still there. Crystal quality close to 90 millennium. The next zone started already to move. New era on the left-hand side. Back at 3 players at 860 Trongdreds. There's a chance that they can go for more. And that was the other Horseman of the Apocalypse player getting finished. But look at his KPS still here. Lol, and he's covered from that angle by the bushes. Did he spot the enemy? He did spot him. He is AFK. The nade didn't kill him, but that's the end. GG. Horseman of the Apocalypse out on the 15. 5 kills for Formazi. Good start. 90 millennium at the church. Good position. They are maybe aware that there is an enemy team quite close by. Score pick here. Need to be a little bit careful. Trying to aim at the high ground, can't see someone. And the next zone is getting announced, shifted to the south side, right around Avonpost towards Ferry Pier and Pushinki. Bit Esports Elevate, all inside Lost Paradise. And definitely those positions, these apartments, good position, slightly on the high ground. Oh, this is a difficult one. Lost Paradise taking the high ground. Some teams for sure need to move. It's biggest young team getting into the vehicle. Special Eggs moving. Cool Esports. District 13. Coming in from the left side for Marzi as well. Already in the zone. Niara needs to move. 10. Oh, no, not 10. 1,310 drone credits. They can revive their number 4. The force player number 1. Biggest young team close to the rotation of the enemies. Singularity loses 1. Alright. Was biggest on team. Paraboy is close. They didn't even knock that guy, but Paraboy driving over and gets that free kill. But they have lost was Big God as well. Other low HP. But Paraboy is here to help off. The enemies are trying to getting away. Ether can get revived. The other one died. Or Ether. No. That is District 13 in a good angle. Oh. Uzbekistan team, the winner of the last round, keeps Is that the same thing like in between or in the first 2 rounds where the winners did die pretty early? The vehicle exploded. Uzbekistan team down to 2. Not enough drone credits. And Singularity as well as white people still close to that position. Yara starting to rotate towards the zone. Special X right here. And the farmhouses. South below Pushinki next to Avonpost. Spectra from BD Sports getting revved. They have secured the apartments. Only a few people not inside of the zone. Avonpost a key position. Not a single team breaching over. This position is not that easy to hold. A lot of cover. But quite a large position. And if a team pushes over, we saw there many fights, it's dangerous to hold it. The outcome is not every time that the defending team secures that position or elevate. Yeah, they will get another kill. Another 11 damage. And that's Arma. Kill number 4 in the hands of Elevate. PD Sports back down to 3 players and they found another one. That's CQ stopping by on the high ground. Losing the first, losing the second pretty soon. Yep, that's Control. They are down to Madness and Feeling. Crystal quality down to 2 players. That's not looking too good for them. But they can revive a third one. Elevate, will they push? Elevate, getting into the vehicles or? No. Not giving up their covered position. They've secured a kill. 5 kills on the count. Good round already, 5 points. Oh, and here that was not their intention to push over towards Cool Esports. Kotora getting shot down already. Hope and Cryptic needs to cover. The teammate now. Hope getting over. Molotov, yeah, he dodged it. Getting back into the vehicle, into the house, I'm sorry. Oh, he can't hit him! Close one! The teammate is there. No, Cryptic is not that close by. Too dangerous. And Special X eliminating X-God. Yep. Drive-by, X-God out on the 14. Special X down to 3. Soon back at 4 players. Killed 2 guys. And the next zone shifted to the south side, giving a good chance to Formazi's biggest team in BD Esports. As they are already inside. Singularity moving over towards Uzbekistan team. Cool Esports Bieber getting shot down. Cryptic tries to do something. Secures at least another kill point. That's number 2. That is okay. As long as you don't have a 0 point round, it helps you. Formazi pulling off the nades, throwing in the first Paraboy, not a knockdown. And white people fighting against Lost Paradise on the other side at Avonpost. They lost one as well. And Booster here at a different position. Lost Paradise is here. They have lost one Lost Paradise as well. Down to 13 teams and 41 players. White people moving away. Oh yeah, this vehicle needs to be low. Well, it's okay, but he is super low. And Elevate moving again over towards the apartments. In front of them, that's the CQ team. Jumping into the vehicle, that's alright. Yep, as I said, Elevate will move over again. The same movement as in the first round, nearly the same zone. Metal escaping from here, Senrix rolling back, Arma starting to shoot at Spectre on the rooftop. Oh, white people, Cryptic. He did hear the enemies going back into the blue, that might be the end. With 2 points, let's see. Compound in front of him is taken already as well. And he's getting shot out of the vehicle. District 13, kill number 4. They are playing it good today. Not close to a win right now. They found another one. Exerted. Secures that kill. That's 2 further kills. That's the end for the enemies of white people out on the 12. And that's District 13 with 6 kills. A decent round once again. BD Sports fighting against Elevate as well as CQ and Special X, and that is 9 and Team Millennium getting over as well. That will be the end for Elevate. Don't think they will win the fight. Senrix pulling off the nade. That can be a huge nade. Throws it in, too short. And Lost Paradise finds 2 guys of Cool Esports on the other side. We can see it down the hill there, close towards Avonpost. Outside, they're taking damage as well. But here, it's a huge cluster. It's a 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3. 3-man teams being here. 90 Millennium, Parsifal, close to it. Oh, look at Senrix. Senrix is spotted. Couldn't get one. The nade trades one. Armor and Respite left for Elevate. Respite pulls off another nade. Armor getting knocked. It's only Respite. And that could be the change on the first position. 90 Millennium back at 4 players. Still a lot of players in front of them. Looks at the left side. Yep, Cool Esports died on the 11. And the next zone is right around these these houses here. Special X in the center, good position. They need to hold it. If they hold it, they will win it. Wasn't Special X my prediction for this round? I think so. Again, Elevate down to 1 player. Last round they could do something. Paris is dead. Lost Paradise with their kill, with their decimation. Singularity was kill number 2. Parsifal getting picked up by the teammate Tears. Well, the vehicle did explode. Look at the amount of vehicles. CQ going for another revive. Good decision. They have a good position there at the cliffs. Lost Paradise getting shot from 90 Millennium. Oh, still 10 teams. CQ going for the revive. Player will drop in soon. Albaga taking some damage from Special X and... Oh! Outsider getting knocked. Bleska. They preach towards the wooden cabinet. That's District 13. At 8 kills. Oh. Exerted 1. Knocked down to the ground. And the teammates breaching over towards Special X. The next zone is half filled with water. That is just too small. All those players will fight here. And CQ in a good position. Who's biggest on team, losing 1. Oh my god, Formazi, good position behind Singularity. Look at this zone. Oh my god. 90 Millennium losing 1. And still Elevate in the game. Respite in a good position now. He needs to move quite a long distance towards the enemies. Bit Esports in front of them. Special X on the other side needs to defend their position there. Can't follow all these fights. But this is crazy. Singularity finds one of Formazi. Oh, Singularity playing it pretty well. Can they find another one? They are closer to the zone. The enemies needs to move into their arms. Special X recruit getting knocked by a sniper shot. And that's the end. His biggest on team out on the 10. The winner of last round on the 10th position, probably with only a few points. Now Formazi pushing over Tess, taking some damage. Slicks, good move at the beach, knocking down Ayalu. Singularity down to 2. Formazi, that's their chance to move closer, but they need to move. The zone starts to move in a second. And many other teams will shoot at him. Tess getting knocked as well. It's only Boboster, and they've lost one as well. Seraphine from Lost Paradise waiting here as well. On the other side, 90 Millennium fighting against District 13, securing another kill. They've lost the player as well. They can't go for the pickup. District 13, and that's Bit Esports getting out of the houses and still Elevate in the game. Bit Esports down to 1 player, Metal. Oh, 90 Millennium down to 2. District 13 needs to move in. And Formazi just got killed away from Special X and the other teams. District 13, that's another kill. Kill number 3, Special X with the best position. I said it. They just need to defend their position. It's still the best position. Respite moving in from Elevate, getting shot out of the vehicle. Lots of players dying through the zone. It's Bit Esports, 90 Millennium, Special X. CQ or Lost Paradise. Seraphim, great move. Special X losing a player. He dropped down the hill. Now CQ being the team with the highest amount of players. 4 players remaining. And look at this crazy zone. Still a little bit of water inside of the next one. Moon with the best position. Oh, great nade from Moon. That Special X with the 4th kill. Lost Paradise out on the 5. Great nade. Special X leads to move a little bit. CQ still in the game as the full squad. Yeah, Munir took some damage from the blue zone. He takes it. He risks it. They have the slight better position, but we have 2 solo players who can change everything. Yep, Moon getting knocked by Control. Finished by Metal. Bit Esports, kill number 3. Another point. Can't spot the enemy behind those stones. And he needs to move for the next zone, which just started to move. Control getting knocked. Metal finds an enemy. That's changes something. Not everything, but something. They can go for the revive, so that's not helping that much. Oh, Nate's thrown over towards Metal. Metal can't knock down Feeling. Nice try by Esports on the 4. And 90 Millennium is the healing stand of Sonacy knocked down to the ground. It's only Recruit for Special X in a 1 versus 4 fight. Great round from CQ. However, they did survive that. They have been so close to different teams. We're down to 2 players. And now they are the only full squad left. And Tears moving slightly over. Try to secure something. That's the end. Recruit, the last guy, getting pushed by 4. Recruit, that's the end. And that is Crystal Quality securing their first chicken dinner with 5 kills. So that's another team. Third round. Oops. Third round. Third chicken dinner. For a different team. GG, well played. Crystal Quality winning the 3rd round out of 4. So 1 to go. GG, well played. Let me grab their logo. Crystal Quality, lul. Need to change their name. As they are written false. It was the former Enigma team. Alright, I will be in a short break. And soon back for you with the last round of the first day of the last chance qualifier, or it's the last stage before the league basically starts. And that was the win in the hands of Crystal Quality. GG, well played to them once again. I will go into a short break and back for you in around 8 minutes. So see you after a short break. GG, well played to CQ. With their 5 kills, they secure the round number 3 of today. And the scoreboard will get closer to each other. Pretty nice. GG, and see you after a short break.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad y más allá. so close, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone, I need to be strong. The darkness it tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. Gravity.
Took a swing at a wrecking ball and I prayed for my downfall, and I found a way to reconcile, 'cause in my heart it's not worthwhile. It's a bloody battlefield where some go down, others heal. In the end it's all the same. All you can do is play the game. Oh, do we say goodbye? Refuse to question why. I deserve to say I'm sorry, so lie. Pretend that you're okay. Swear that you will stay. Keep trying for one day. I'm sick of all these lies. Don't care if I capsize. There's nothing left for me to hide. Don't wanna live a lie. Too many lows, too many highs. Too many things to criticize. And so I leave it all behind.
There I'm back for you with the next round starting in a couple of seconds. I have updated the scoreboard and the standing is so close to each other. Let's have a look at it. We have 3 rounds seen so far, and we could see 3 different chicken dinners done by his biggest young team on Troy, Crystal, Quality on the last round, on Erangel, and the first round was won by 90 Millennium on Erangel. And 90 Millennium being on the first position, taking over Team Elevate with 40 points and the same amount of kill points. They are 6 points, 6 points ahead of the second position. Lost Paradise, as well as Special X with 28 points on the third and fourth position, 26 in the hands of District 13, 24 for this biggest Yon team on the 6th. Crystal Quality shooting their way into the top 6. Right now, not enough, with their amount of 23 points, 1 point behind the top 6. Format C with 4 points behind the top 6 and 50 kills. Gives me some hope. 14 points for BD Sports on the 9. 10 points for Hotta and New Era Esports. Still not that far away. So there's 1 round to go on Troy. Which team will win the last round of this evening? We are right now 60 players inside of the lobbies. All teams are here. That is good. So good luck to all those teams for the last round, which will get played on Troy. Thank you guys for still being in the stream. 44 likes. Can we get to 50? That would be awesome. So I will be now, or at least I am ready now for the last round. 62 players being here. Good luck to everybody who's participating. And I'm curious to see which team will win the last round of the first day right here at the €1,500 New State Mobile News Spring League. It's the qualification final for the Group A. The day 1. 2 days to go, tomorrow and on Sunday. Now 61 players being here. 2 missing for Team 16. Hopefully they will be able to join. And that is New Era. Format C now there with a full squad. So only 1 team missing with 2 players. So let's see if someone is joining to the team. One round to go. There's the last player of the team, or at least the third player, so we can start into the next round. Good luck to everybody. There we go, 63 players. Maybe we're waiting for a further one. For sure, that can happen. We have still saved some time. So good luck to all the teams participating. These rounds have been super close. And still from the first to the 8th position, 20 points in between. Sounds a lot, but it is only one really good round. Just 10 kills and a chicken dinner. There's still a lot of space for all those teams which are participating. Maybe there is any other issue with that round. It can happen for sure. But I guess we will start the next round pretty soon. Now we're there with 64 players. Good luck to everybody, and let's jump into the last round of today. Will be once again Troy, and that flight is a common one, not that crazy. Let's have a look at it. So that flight is basically from the left to the right. Not a special one. We are starting our journey, or on the right side, on top of Alamo, flying over Chester, the mall, little village next to the mall, towards the direction of Vermont. We are split away a little bit to the south from the center point of the map. And all those 64 players being here. Karoshi, James, Felix, Slicks here for the Format C team. The round will start in a few seconds, so we have some time left to take back our seat a little bit. 5 seconds to go. So what is your guess, guys, for this round? Last round Special X was on a good position. Second or third position? Second position. So the guesses are getting better. this is the last round, and it's time for the Team Elevate. They will win the round. And we are starting off. Let's see which teams drop off the earliest. This time, City Hall, Shelton, Sunbury, as well as Vermont can be taken easily. New Era will go to Bay Area. Exhibit Hall taken by Elevate. You can see for sure Chester taken by his biggest young team, and probably the other one, White People from the first round. Special X going towards Alamo. Format C going more to the north, as well as Cool Esports. Cool Esports probably driving over to Penrose. Not that far away, should work for them. On the next positions, we can see District 13 going roughly towards Swanton. Elevate, Exhibit Hall, as I said before. Horsemen of the Apocalypse and 4-4 to Loganville. This time not one of the two teams going to Cornwall. It's interesting. That is really interesting. Last time they did go both to Cornwall. Singularity in between Lost Paradise. Lost Paradise going towards Graveyard and the split. New 90 Millennium at Vermont, New Era at Bay Area, and X go towards the factory. So we can't see any hot drops beside the biggest TN team, and White People losing already the first one. So let's get over and have a look at them. Uzbek got super low HP with the shotgun getting knocked, so that's a 3 versus 3 fight now. Heretic not finishing the guy, his teammate is there, he is low of ammo. Elisaveta, Kozur on the other side of the street. And here we have the 2 versus 2 stand up. It's Domi Ryzen, good evening. How are you doing? Welcome back. Oh, that's Booster getting shot. Half HP, a little bit less even. Heather and Paraboy are here. Heretic on the other side. Kosur getting pushed. Elisaveta with the UMP. The enemy is quite low. Oh, don't waste your bullets. No, needs to reload. Getting around the back into the building. Can push out again. HP advantage. Oh, further hits. And that's a knockdown in the hands of White People. Together they can strike back Uzbekistan team down to 2. They've won the first round here on Troy today. That was not good for them. The other side, if they get the knockdown, they have a 3 versus 2 advantage, so it was worse to fight there. If you hot drop Chester, you are aware that there might be some enemy teams and you need to fight, so I guess these teams are cool with that. Paraboy and Ether in the same building in the police station, as well as Booster. Heretic, and they are getting off the building. Oh, Heretic spotted by Paraboy. Others getting shot from Kosur. When they are a player less, they have nearly the same total HP. Booster pulled off an 8. That can be huge. But Ether is covered for now. Yep, not any further damage. Ether here is the enemy. It's the shotgun. Trying to push. Taking a booster. Ether still on the roof of the house, because we were taking some heal on the other side. Get a red flare. Didn't use it. Let's see standoff now once again. Paraboy covering the stairs. Either the other stairs. And now Booster. Oh, Ether dropping off. Sees the enemy with the MCX, and now the fight keeps on going. Ether is low HP, trying to get back to the second floor, back to the roof, trying to get back to the teammate. Paraboy did go outside and can knock down one, down to 8 HP. Tries to find another one, dropping down. That's not enough. Ether recovered. Now in the 1 versus 2 fight, one guy half HP. Ether causing another knockdown. It's a 1 versus 1. Ether Secured the first one. He got the other one already. Ether getting killed. GG. White people eliminating the enemies from Uzbekistan team. Nice fight. And white people WP down to 2 players. What a great fight and a long one. And look what's going on here at Loganville. We're down to 15 teams. Love finding one of the 4-4 team. No, Love getting killed by the 4-4 team, but they could trade one. What the? Now in a 3 versus 2 fight. 3 versus 1, only 1 player remaining. 44-4 not found. Team Asashi, the last lone wolf. Getting spotted, getting shot. Could knock down one. 1 versus 2. Asashi in the clutch situation, getting pushed. Oh no, never turn your back towards the enemy like that. Daddy's getting over. Opening the door, baiting the enemy. Cooking the nade. Oh, that can be huge. Didn't knock down the enemy, but it is low HP. Oh, the nade was good while he was healing. He's back to back in the 1 versus 2 fight. Can he secure another one? The first zone started already to move. Oh, that was not good from the enemy. For sure he wanted to reveal the position, but now that's the second point for 4-4 not found. Oh, half HP. Enemy is dinked as well. Taking bandages. KPS with the Molotov. Sashi back in the building. Taking damage from the Molotov. That's the end. Yep. Horseman of the Apocalypse. 4 kills down to 2 players. 950 drone grids. They should be able to revive the 2 guys with all the loot here. And we for sure can see the first rotations. First zone start to move. Let's have a look at the zone and the rotations of the different teams. As it is shifted to the bottom right side. The center is right around X-Code here. They may need to fight against Crystal Quality pretty soon. With esports moving in, Lost Paradise still at the graveyard. Horseman of the Apocalypse at Loganville. Singularity getting pushed by Formazi. And where's Elevate? In the rotation together with BD Sport. Next to them, that's District 13. Cool Esports staying super long at Penrose. And Control, the Crystal Quality team getting slightly over. Esports in a standoff against Elevate. And they've lost the first one. The fight keeps on going. Advantage now for Elevate. And Leonardo not in a good position. With the M249. Oh. Enemies nearly crashing the vehicle and now they're pushing over. No, they keep on going away. That was another team. That is District 13, the sub player. Oh, look at the standoff at the south position for Marzi at the other side of the river now as well. Ay, 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 ay. And Nura tried to get over to the position of 90 Millennium, retreating towards Vermont. Still a good position. District 13 and Elevate didn't go for the kill of Bandana. They can't even go for the revive. Elevate keeps on moving. 2 players inside that vehicle. The other one's already at the coast in that building. Oh, that is a clever move. So it seems as they want to play a little bit safer this round. Let's see what they can do there. Zenov here in the rotation. District 13 rotating as well. BD Sports back at 4 players. Good job. And now only 2 teams outside of the first safe zone. And District 13, if they keep on moving, they would need to fight against Lost Paradise at the graveyard, but they are not going for the graveyard. Key Paris sees the enemy, gets to the mini. Alright, just spectating them. Trying to shoot the enemy, causing some damage at the vehicle, but not more. Green flare. Sladix from X-Gold here, still close to Crystal Quality, and District 13 found the position where they want to take a minute. Good position. Next zone getting announced in 27 seconds. WP with a revive and Cryptic. Oh, that's not looking good. That's not looking really good. Let's see. Being super close to some enemies. For now, he's safe here in this position. District 13 starting to shoot at X-God. The enemies return to fire. Spectre Apex, welcome back. Good evening. Welcome back. And District 13 finding some of X-God, but they will not push over. Not when there are 53 players alive. And the next zone is shifted to the land inners. That is good. WP. At Chester. Cool esports rotating in. Look at this position. Most of the teams being at the south edge of the zone. Singularity sees that and moves to a different location. Horseman of the Apocalypse. We see double revive right here at Loganville. And BD Sports going towards the beach as well, but this position they are all taken already. Cryptic did move a little bit backwards. They are all at the line at the south position. This is crazy. And BD Sports, there will a fight happen pretty soon. Spectre QQ spots the enemies with the M101A, M110A1. So let's see which team takes the next one. Control here from Crystal Quality. Still a good position. And we had 49 likes. Let's get to 50. Only one to go. Look at the amount of teams. This is just crazy. And Formazi loses one against Crystal Quality. Oh, but feeling taking some damage, dropping off. You are moving back to Vermont. Oh, the center is still graveyard. That's a good position for Lost Paradise, but in my opinion, or for my opinion, they are a little bit split away from each other too much. And Special X was a crazy move. They didn't want to take the bridge. They don't need to go that far into the blue zone, so that's understandable why they are going over at this position. That's alright. That's alright. In the blue zone, soon back in the safe zone. Singularity moving as well. Not that many rotations happening. And if Elevate would know how many guys are in front of them, they would take so many kills. Let's see what they can do here. Zenov starting to shoot. And BD Sports causes a lot of damage with the 4x scope. Bandana down to 15 or 14 HP, recovering, taking out his shield just to be secure. Good decision. And they will be able to stay here anyway, maybe for a second for the next zone, so that is okay. Special X closed Loganville. Next zone, phase 2 ending already in 1 minute and 38 seconds. Recruit getting back to the teammates. Safe position. Oh, another red zone. And BD Sports taking off one of CQ. That was a kill. Spectre with an 8. Oh, not hitting the enemy. And that is Madness trying to get away from here. Is District 13 finds one of X-God. Once again, Sam got knocked. I don't get it. Can go for the revive, but they need to be careful. Bit Esports with 1 kill on the count now. And the next zone soon coming to an end. What is this team doing? They don't have that many healing utility. No boosts on Heretic. Shelton could go for another revive at Shelton. And Formazi knocks down one of CQ. They are down to 2 players. And that's the end. Feeling is dead. Formazi, good flank here. From Jeeves. Oh, causing further damage with these Scar single shots. Oh, the enemy is low. He needs to reload. The enemy is not safe. That was Madness knocking down Karashi, his teammate. 6 damage, not that much. And he's going for the pickup. No, his teammate is already there. CQ down to 2 and the next zone is shifted still around the graveyard. Oh. And Special X fighting on the left hand side. Maybe we should not go to the map, but that's Singularity moving straight towards the graveyard. Oh, New Era driving in between Coolies boards. And that was Kotora driving over that opponent. And that's a chance now for them to take that fight as they have the 4 versus 3 advantage. There's another one. Cryptic driving straight in. Roscosh getting knocked as well. But Biba trying to do something. Hope is there. Hope sees the enemy. 19 damage. A little bit more. The enemy is low HP, but Hope as well. And that's the end. Clean fight. That's the squad vibe again. Against Coolies boards. New Era. 4 kills on account. Good job right here at Vermont. But they still would need to move and look at the chaos happening on the south side. X-God. CQ. Special X still fighting against Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We can get over. They found another one. Kid knocked as well. Daddy S and KPS left. Misery pushing over. But they have traded one. 2v2 left. Misery. And KPS sees that. Goes into the vehicle. Moving away. Moon keeps on firing some shots as well. 3 versus 2. Elevate finds one of Singularity. The fight for the center of the zone. Moon knocked now. It's definitely a 2 versus 2. Finished him off. KPS with the MG3. Trying to get back to the teammates. Honestly getting picked up again. And we need to go to the center fights. Perry is knocked by 90 Millennium. X-God finds one of Bit Esports. Southern Edge. Elevate one getting knocked from Lost Paradise. And Special X probably moving towards the zone. Bit Esports found an enemy of X-God. They are down to 2. And Elevate. My prediction, not looking good. They got shot from several teams. Respite going for the revive. Singularity still close by. Sandrix got finished. They are down to 2 players. Getting pushed by 3 of Singularity. They are good, but will that be enough to kill them? And Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Maybe out. Couldn't see it properly. Oh, Armor found an enemy. And they found another one. I said it before. Elevate is insane. And that's, oh, at least a kill, but Respite with the jump shot. Can revive his teammate probably. No, he can't. Getting shot from Lost Paradise. They're pushing over. Elevated 2 kills. Not a good round. They might lose again the lead. Oh no, 90 Millennium is on the lead for sure. Seraphim with an 8. Causing damage. Respite. Low HP. Getting pushed. And that's the end. GG. Lost Paradise. 4 kills. And Elevate out on the 11. Formazi super late in their rotation. The next zone coming close to the end already. Crystal quality in the pool here. Last guy. Was Paradise still in the game as a full squad? That is good. X squad. Find one from format C. 4 players remaining for that team. And WP down to 1. No, they down to 3. Alright. Format Z, player died in the zone. That's Special X. Oh, Sonacy should be dead. Getting pushed by 2. Nice one. The teammate is there. Special X tries to get something. 3 players remaining. Oh, misery. How could he miss that? That's the 4x scope. Sometimes it happens. And Format C out on the 10, if I see it correct. Yep, Biddy Sports securing the kill number 2. X got it 1 kill. And look at this. We are ending probably at Graveyard or next to Graveyard. Good zone. And 9 and Team Millennium can take good buffer for the lead if they win this round here or get at least some points. Elevate is dead. Direct competitor for the first position. Not that many rotations happening. 29 players. Look at the airdrops. 3 airdrops in the water. Alright. New Era taking the rotation. 8 seconds to go until the zone moves. Booster getting knocked. The other players keep on moving. BD Sports trying to get into the zone. Where is New Era ending up? There are some empty places. Special X with kill number 6 dropping soon. BD Sports, Leonardo starts to shoot. Oh, what a nice one. Nearly got both. Leonardo versus Heretic, pushing him. And that's the end. Leonardo double kill, nice spray. And finishing off that guy, perfect. BD Sports still down to 2 players. We're down to 8 teams. New Era trying to enter the top left side. Oh, Special X taking aim. Starting to shoot. Can they get a knockdown? The vehicle is already low. Oh! Yes, with a good eye. And with the SKS, if I saw it correct. And now they're pushing over. Cryptic taking the lead. So let's have a look at this push. Oh, he couldn't reach towards the enemies. He's getting knocked by Misery. Yas is there as well. Knocked down to the ground. Hope. Oh. But it's a 1 versus 1 locally. Kotora too far away. And the nade can finish it off. Misery taking aim towards Kotora. Oh, the nade from Hope, finishing them off. New Era at 7 kills. Good round. Top 7 reached. That's at least 8 points out of this round. But down to 2 players. Maybe soon back at 3. As they should be able to revive Cryptic there. And District 13 finding one of X-God. And they are super close to CQ. Look at this madness. And lol, he even placed an AR kit inside. Didn't see it. As he is still in scope. Starting to shoot at the opponent. Madness. Oh, he needs to be super patient. He can't get anything here. Lost Paradise losing 1. 90 Millennium pushing over. Oh. So far without any kills. They got quite a lot of kills on the first few rounds. So time for them to get some kills. But Lost Paradise maybe can hold this position. Yep, that's a good flank from Vleska, knocking down the first. Can he find another one? Starts to shoot, getting the fire returned. Vleska. Seraphim is there, knocking down. It's Hellbarger. Hellbarger and Parzival. Hellbarger finds one, getting knocked as well. And they are down to Parzival in the blue zone. 1 versus 2, Kiparis. Here's him, Kiparis. The zone is there, the damage is quite high. It should be enough time, but as he needs to move over, that's gonna be tricky. Getting shot. Returns the fire. Kiparis knocked. That's the chance for Parzival to move over. Keeps on spraying. The nade. He's taking zone damage and he knocks down Seraphim again. But this is the end for him. No, in time. What a crazy move. And now he's in a 1 versus 1 versus outsider. Can he clutch it? Took another first aid or another bandage. He moves over to get another kill. BD Sports loses Leonardo. X-God fighting. New Era getting slightly closer here. They have a good position. Yas getting the back down to the ground. Maybe he makes it. Parzival hears these steps. And he will drop down, or no, the enemy is going for the revive. And the enemy did revive each other. Back at 2 players. 1 versus 3 now. And Parzival getting third partied, but outsider with the kill. Lost Paradise down to 2. And 90 Millennium on the 7th position. New Era. Yas did make it to the ground. Look at their zone. They have such a good position. They have the chance to win this right now. 8 kills on the count. Top 6. That's already some points. 8 points in total at least. And Spectre, QQ from BD Sports getting shot. Cryptic. Oh, don't stay that close to each other. One good spray and you're both knocked down to the ground. District 13 next to them. Oh, with the MCX tries to find someone. Bit Esports is out. Top 5 reached. Kotora finds X-God Shine. They are shooting at some further ones. That is a player pushing over Yas. Smoking off. Yas with the pistol. Yas with the pistol and the shotgun. The first shot could hit him. No. Teammates are there. He dies. It's okay. New Era. Still in the game. Top 3 reached. As another team died in the zone. It's Lost Paradise versus New Era versus District 13. District 13 looking the best for them. Knocking down 2 of New Era. They are down to Cryptic and now Lost Paradise needs to move over. District 13 out of nowhere here. Good position, good hold. Pushing over when it was the time. And Cryptic is out. New Era, good round on the top 3. And now Lost Paradise in a 2 versus 4 situation. Can they somehow clutch it? A good nade would help them. Poison gas grenades helping outsider to maybe move over. Seraphim with the Tommy gun getting pushed slightly from the right side. 2 versus 4 disadvantage situation. And that's the first knockdown. Seraphim bringing them into 2v3. 2 next to him. The teammate is shooting at them. That's good. They couldn't knock down the other one. It's a 1 versus 3. It's only outsider. Oh, he spots the enemies. Can't do that much and he needs to cross the street. They are down to 3. Soon back at 4 players. The outsider. Lost Paradise will end up on the 2nd position. Or can he clutch it? Zone starts to move in 9 seconds. Good round, District 13. They didn't have a chicken dinner for now, but they did do already a lot of kills. I said it last round. That's some good potential for them with that high amount of kills. So this is the tournament. Oh, it's a 1 versus 3. Outsider getting pushed by 2 angles. That will be the end. Oh, he gets another one. But GG, well played. District 13 winning the round. With 8 kills. 7 kills for Lost Paradise. 10 for New Era. Good round on the 3rd spot. GG, well played. And that is District 13 winning the last round of the first day. So this is the the qualification final Group A, day one for the €1,500 New State EU Spring League. GG will play District 13, winning their first round in the last round of today. Let me see if I find their logo. Probably there it is. So District 13, GG well played. Winning of the last round of today. I will go into a short break of around 5 minutes. We'll do the calculation for you. And then we will see us again with the final standing after day one of the Group A final qualification final for the Spring League. The top 6 will move over to the Spring League, which will start in 2 weeks. So I will go into a short break. We'll do the results. Then we will see which team is on the first position after day one.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad. Y más allá. Más allá, encontrando vida en el camino, melodías que no hemos tocado, y yo no quiero descansar. Resuena por la pared, creando una canción. No quiero perder el ritmo. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad. Y más crucemos el número en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Crecemos en número en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá. A través de la gran oscuridad. Y más allá. I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the hold close, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from gravity, it keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye.
So that was the last round, and we have a final standing for the day one of the last qualification Group A for the New State Mobile EU Spring League, where the top 6 team will move over. And let's have a look at the final standing of day one and see which teams would be qualified if that would be the end today. And we can see a District 13 with their chicken dinner and their good amount of kills. They take over the first position. I said it before. They have done already really good rounds before. In last round they did do 8 kills, so that's 18 points. And they are now in the first position, 1 point ahead of 90 Millennium. Lost Paradise on the 3 with 41, good for them as well. Team Elevate on the 4 with 36 points, as well as Special X on the 5. Crystal Quality on the 6, closing the top 6 with 27 points, but followed by his biggest team with 26. New Era Esports with 25, 24 for Formazi. They are all super close to each other for the top 6. 4 teams in between 3 points for the top 6. This is amazing. Bid Esports, 20 points, still a good chance on the 10th position. 50 points for Horsemen of the Apocalypse. White People with 11, as well as X-God on the 12 and 13. Singularity on the 14 with 10 points, 5 for 4 Not Found, and 3 points for Cool Esports. So that has been the first day. Hopefully you have enjoyed today's stream. Really appreciated that you all have been here. GG, well played once again to all the participants. We have seen 4 rounds, 4 different chicken dinner winners. So that gives us some hope that it will be super close tomorrow. I wish you all a good rest. I will be live again for you tomorrow with 4 further rounds. Then we will see which team will go closer or take another step towards the Spring League. And yeah, thank you guys that you have been here. Really appreciate it. Wish you all the best, and we will see us again tomorrow. Bye bye everybody.